Oh, okay. Well, that would have been easier. Hello, folks. Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Charmander Conquers Sinnoh. In the last part, we did it! Charmander conquered Sinnoh! Anyway, in this part, we will be wrapping up and doing the post-game stuff and things and stuff. There's quite a bit to the post-game, so this might take a while. Lucas, Barry came looking for you a little while ago. I don't know what it is about. I don't know what it was about, but he was shouting about you needing to get on a ship at Snowpoint City. You know how impatient he is. He was gone before I could ask. Anyway, how's it going, kid? Is your project with Professor Rowan coming along? Alright. Yes, so that basically hints at what we need to do all the post-game stuffs. So, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to, actually, let's go ahead and start with the boat to Snowpoint City. Yeah, let's see if we can do that first. Because, since I don't have the Pokédex completed, I still need to see Manaphy, and I finally figured out where that's at. It's not actually possible to access the whole post-game. So, let's start by getting, showing what happens when you don't have the National Dex before, you can... Or, yeah, what happens if you don't have the National Dex when you go to the thing? What is it? Do you want to sail to the battle zone? Yes, I do. Oh, hi, Cynthia. The former champion. I thought you would come. I'm glad I waited for you. I think it's good that our world is constantly changing. Of course, I don't want it to become what only one person wants. A world like Cyrus envisions. No one would want that. The kind of world I want to see is where everyone can share their joy, where Pokemon and the people around them can be happy for each other. I want the world to become a place where everyone is smiling. The world could be so much better if we all tried to make it that way. I want you to keep traveling to many far-off places. I want you to keep meeting all kinds of people and Pokemon. I came all the way here just so I could say that to you. Your horizons will expand again if you visit the fight area as well. I hope our paths cross again. Yep, Cynthia's got a lot to say. Aye, then, let's set sail. Alright, and yeah, the boat has drills on it so they can go through the ice. Although they just... Oh, wow, they actually show the ice crumbling after it. Oh, hey, Lucas. What took you so long? I'm fining you $1 million. Actually, never mind the fine. Come with me, will ya? Ah, lag. Berries. Ooh. Lucas, I tried to get into the Battle Frontier, which happens to be right here. Then these guys came along and got in my face about it. Like, they're saying they wanted to test me if I'm good enough and all that. Like, as if I need to prove anything. Let's team up. Like we did at the Spear Pillar. Let's show these guys how good we are. No. Hey, seriously, can I say something? What's all that about? Toss me a bone here. Come on, I'm stuck here. I need your help. Alrighty, fine. Come on, let's show them how tough we really are. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So there's an Elite Four and a Gym Leader. We can whoop them. I mean, Barry, did you even challenge the Elite Four? This situation just cooks. The drama and tension sizzles. Flint, the fiery master of fire Pokemon, is going to put you to the test. Let Flint see how hot your spirit burns. I don't know how I managed to get myself into this, but show me the skills that got you through the Pokemon League. Yeah, I already beat both of you, so can I just go in? And I know Barry's beaten at least one of you, so yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, this double battle against Flint and Vulcaner is a thing that is happening now. I believe it is also in Platinum. Don't you Dark Pulse me, how dare you? Oh, wow. And then the Star Raptor goes for the Houndoom. How fitting. And you one-shot it. Nice work, Barry. Although the stat drops, this probably means that Luxray is gonna finish it off. Maybe. Yay, Pichon grew to level 55. Physical electric moves. Gotta love physical electric types. Although, fun fact about Luxray, it has more special attack than Raichu. No, super flinched. How dare. Okay, then. Let us waterfall. Hey, don't you flamethrower me. I was gonna waterfall you. Ugh, this is not going well. Alrighty, let's see here. Who do we use next? Disney. Alright. Let's just go right for the Thunderbolt on Magmortar. Why not? Why not? But yeah, Vulcaner and Flint will use 3 Pokemon each, so they're both pretty easy to deal with, especially since both Barry and I get access to a full team of 6. I probably should have gone for the Thunder Wave. Whatever. And of course they double team me. How dare you? That is called being rude, you two. Alright, but Magmortar is down, and Snorlax is burned, so it's essentially useless. Alright, let's go with Pichon. Oh, Flareon. That is going to potentially hurt. Let's swap out for Fire Punch. Oh, they're using combos, are they? How clever. Not clever enough, though. Now, and Snorlax is going to sleep. Okay, so they're basically just gonna gang up on me more. Hooray! Ugh, let's burn that Luxray. Alrighty, and since this is my dearly beloved Fire Pun, it didn't get a one-hit KO. I was hoping for that. Okay, then. Well, at least the Flareon targeted Snorlax, but it knows Quick Attack, so I don't think Fire Pun's gonna last much longer. Question is, do we swap Fire Pun out? You know what? No, let's stay in. Let Snorlax absorb some more hits for us. Alright, and since Flareon has 2 special attack drops, I think we're good to send in Pichon. Oh, Pichon was the fastest. I did not expect that. Okay then. If I had known that, I probably could have just stayed in. Whatever. Anyway, this turned into a 1v2 since Flareon was Flint's last Pokemon. And Snorlax is down to... Of course we got the critical hit on Snorlax. Ugh. Alrighty, Electivire. And Barry's got a Heracross. Heracross resists ground, right? Let's go for another Earthquake. Fire Punch, how dare you? At least they're not ganging up on me anymore. Jesus. Another critical hit on Barry. It is not Barry's day. Anyway, Earthquake time. Nyeh. Alright, and then Volkner should be down to his last Pokemon too. And it is Jolt of the Eons. Barry's got Empoleon. Does he know who he's battling? Way to throw it, Barry. Not that it matters. Jolteon can't really do anything to Peachon. No, I don't think Volkner's Jolteon can, but I do believe Jolteon can learn Shadow Ball, which is now a special attack thanks to the physical special split. Alrighty. And there goes Empoleon. Alrighty, Peachon wants to learn Blizzard. Forget that. Peachon needs no Blizzard. Eh. Dot, dot, dot. Hey, don't burn out on us. Now you're just getting in the way. Ah ha ha, that was a blast. Our combination came up short, but you're also a lot tougher as well. Promise me we'll do this again. I'll see to taking this husk home. See, I got a lot tougher, yeah. Okay, I'm off to the front. Thud. What's this all about? What the? Daddy! Huh? Ah, if it isn't Barry, you've grown all sturdy. And Lucas too. I haven't seen you in a long time either. Barry, your mother told me you'd gone off to the battle zone, so I had to come running looking for you. So, are you two going to take the Battle Frontier Challenge? The Frontier has 5 facilities that are all dedicated to battling. Each one has a unique set of rules, so they're all different. Of course, you have to be good to win at any of them. Anyway, I'm satisfied to see that you're both doing well. I'm going back to my usual place in the Battle Tower. I'll be looking forward to your challenge. My dad is cool, huh? I mean, when it gets right down to it. You think so too, right? He's a frontier brain after all. He's the Tower Tycoon. I want to be cool like my dad. Lucas, that's the one reason I decided to become a trainer. Oh, what am I gonna do? Should I make the challenge now, or do I train some more? Okay, I've decided. I'm going to get tougher. By a lot. I finally made it here. There's no need for haste now. Hey, I just watched you two battle. You're something special, aren't you? Beating an Elite Four like that. Oh, right, howdy. The name's Buck. I'm usually training at the survival area, or Stark Mountain. You should come up there. You'll get toughened up for sure. Yeah, sounds like a plan. But first we need to heal, because thanks to Barry, we had to get double tamed by Volkner and Flint. And Dark Pulse finally flinched on Super. That's the first time that happened, and I had to battle him a lot. And I always led with Super, because I mean, why wouldn't I? She is super. I mean, she turned out to be a huge asset that I did not expect. Okay, anyway. Speaking of assets, we're gonna take the EXP share from Peachon and give it to Super. Yeah, all the way down here, EXP share. Yes, swap them around. And Peachon. We gotta give you, let's give you Never Melt Ice. Because if I need ground type moves, I've got them on Super and Peachon, so yeah. Alright, anyway. Let's open these things. What are these? Pomeg berries? I don't know what that does. I do know that the berry tree looks very neat on them, though. Alright, come on, give me the Pomeg berries. Alright, and Hondu. Yeah, and then I'm, with the Battle Frontier, I am not too sure that I can defeat all of the, trainers, or get all the badges or whatever from the Battle Frontier. I can try, but I make no promises. Alright, anyway, so, yeah, since we don't have the National Dex, these guys are here. Howdy, trainer. You have a Pokédex, do you? The person who gave you that must be waiting for you to fill it completely. Good place to learn about the intricacies of battling, how certain Pokemon can battle with certain moves and so on. Yeah, so they basically just want us to fill out the Pokédex and explore the other parts of the area. Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Ooh, more berries. And then basically this entire island is the post game. Each of the towns, for lack of a better word on it, all have something to do. And on top of all of that, there are even new Pokemon that are going to be here. They're going to be from outside of the Sinnoh region. Let's see. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to these guys. Hold it right there, trainer. If you're in the fight area, you've got to visit the Battle Frontier. You don't earn experience points and your Pokédex isn't updated there. It's a place solely for trainers to hone their skills. Howdy, trainer. You have a Pokédex, do you? Here's my advice. Go out and challenge other trainers. They'll often have different Pokemon, so your Pokédex should fill up fast. But yeah, they won't let you explore the rest of the post-game area until you visit Professor Rowan. Well, let's go ahead and go on into the Battle Frontier first. Welcome to the Battle Frontier. This is your first visit. Right this way, please. Oh, you have a verse recorder. How nice. We upgrade verse recorders for first-time visitors to the Battle Frontier, you see. Or to use. I'll borrow yours for a moment. Let's see. Slide open this part here and tick-a-tack-a-chunk there. All done. Here you go. That was onomatopoeia. Our other staff will be pleased to explain how the individual facilities of the Battle Frontier operate. I can go over general topics. Do you have any questions? No, I do not. We hope you enjoy your visit. Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, take a good long look at the Battle Frontier because this is the last time it'll ever be in the game. Alright, so anyway, this is the Battle Tower, the most basic facility that makes reappearances in all the other games, sometimes under different, well, most of the other games, but under different names, like the Battle Tree or the Battle Liaison. This one, the Battle Hall. Let each Pokemon seek number 1. So in the Battle Hall, you pick one Pokemon, and then you pick a type to battle against, and then the opposing trainer will use that type. It's pretty standard stuff. Alright. Anyway, here we have the Battle Castle. Manage battles with castle points. So you earn an in-facility currency in the Battle Castle, and you can use it to affect the upcoming battles, such as reducing the levels of your opponents, raising your own Pokemon's levels, like stuff like that. Battle Arcade, where events sway outcomes. This one's a little bit luck-based, but there is a roulette board, and you spin it before each battle to determine effects for that battle. And then lastly is the only other returning facility, the Battle Factory, where you basically just use rental Pokemon. So the Battle Factory is there, so that way you have a way to build up battle points without having to use your own Pokemon, so that way you can buy more items. Scratch-off cards. Okay. No, I don't want a scratch-off card. I wanted to look at prizes. Let's see. Exchange service corner. Yeah, so this guy sells vitamins, and for 1 battle point each. These power items, they are for effort value training, just like the vitamins. They increase the amount of effort values you earn by 4. So they make it, I think it's by 4. Maybe it's 8. Yeah, it's actually 8. They increase the amount of effort values you get for their specific stat by 8 points when the held item is held. Let's see. Flamorb, Talk, yeah. Lots of good in-battle items here. And some not so good. Alright, anyway. And then I believe this person has TMs? Yeah, Toxic, Thunderwave, Will-O-Wisp, Attract, Airlace, Break, Calm Mind. Yeah, lots of good TMs here. Ooh, even more Earthquakes. And here I thought that was one of a kind. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway. So yeah, I'm not going to take on any of the Battle Frontier now. I'm not sure I want to. Well, no, I do. You know, I should show off the Battle Frontier for its last hurrah. Anyway, so, to finish the Pokédex, the only one I'm missing is Manaphy. They put Manaphy in the Pokédex, and the place you see it is not where I thought it was. Instead, you go this way. Lag. Yeah, but I just need to decide, am I going to try and use these Pokemon I got with me for the Battle Frontier? Or will I raise up new ones? It's tough to say, but I should definitely use Charizard because Charizard is one of the Pokemons of all time. Alright, anyway, over here. An Iron. Ooh. Alright, oh right, and then Battle Frontier, they do have some restrictions on the Pokemon you can bring. They don't allow you to bring most legendaries, so Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, they're all out. You wouldn't be able to use them if you wanted to. Oh, and then I can also show off Turnback Cave. We have access to that now that we have defeated Cynthia. Ooh, Rose Incense. So Rose Incense boosts the power of grass-type moves, so it's not all that useful. If you give it to Roserade or Roselia, then the baby they have will be a Badoo. Alright. Get out of my face, Golduck. We don't got time for you. It rhymes because it's true. At least I think it rhymed. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so this this mansion, they had the thing all along and I just missed it. Alright, yes. Oh, and there's an item over here. And it's TM87 Swagger. Alright, anyway. It's a very expensive looking book on Pokemon. Would you like to read it? Yes, I would. Manaphy, an extremely rare Pokemon that has never been seen, let alone captured, is in Sinnoh. And there it is. Information on Manaphy was added to the Pokédex. And now we are all done. Actually, I should talk to that guy. Hello. Welcome to my opulent mansion. There's a lot for me to be proud of inside and outside of this home. But what makes me the most proud is my trophy garden in the back. Why bother traveling afar when Pokemon are attracted by my garden? They come to me in hopes of seeing the garden. You're welcome to join them and marvel at my garden. Yeah, I believe here in the Backlot Manor, once you get the National Pokédex, the Pokemon available in the garden will vary day by day. Alright, anyway. Let's flying back to Sandgem Town. Yeah, ready. Let's down and visit Professor Rowan. Hi, Don. Ah, Lucas, you've come to show me your progress on your Pokédex? Yes, I have. So you've seen 210 Pokémon. Excellent work, Lucas. The Pokémon of the Sinnoh region are being added to your Pokédex. This will certainly help with my studies of Pokémon evolution. Greetings, Professor Rowan. It's been a very long time. I'll tell you, Sinnoh certainly is a long trip from Kanto. Of course, if it means meeting new Pokémon, there's no distance too great for the likes of us to travel. Oh, if it isn't my old colleague, Professor Oak. I should have expected as much from the world's authority on Pokémon. We always used to joke, where there are Pokémon, you'll find Oak. It's good to see that hasn't changed one bit. Professor Oak, let me introduce you to my young assistant. This youngster has filled every page of the Sinnoh Pokédex for me. Ah, well, very glad to meet you. As you've heard, my name is Oak. I've been hearing a great deal about you from Professor Rowan lately. He's been exuberant in praise about a fantastic young trainer. I see that you live up to, no, that you've surpassed his praise. You've also got an impeccable sense of timing. You see, I had an errand to run for Professor Rowan on my visit here. He'd asked me to bring the data for the National Pokédex, you see. So, since you're here, let me upgrade your Pokédex with the National mode. After all, there are many kinds of Pokémon in this world of ours. Yay! Lucas's Pokédex was upgraded with the National mode. I'm afraid it won't be easy to complete the National Pokédex. However, I'm sure you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. Have no fear, Lucas. Have no fear. Lucas will get the job done. Wait, I will? By the way, Professor Oak, what compelled you to visit this region? Ah, yes. I've heard that the PAL Park is now open. If I remember correctly, it's at the end of Route 221. The PAL Park has a special system that attracts every imaginable kind of Pokémon from every region. I've come to make certain that system is operating properly. Lucas, you should make an effort to visit the PAL Park too. Oops, I'll be late for my meeting if I don't get going. Okay, it was a pleasure meeting the both of you. Bye now. Off he goes, as busy as ever. Now, Lucas, I have a gift here as your reward for completing the Sinnoh Pokédex. Ooh, the Poké Radar. That's the Pokémon Radar, or just Poké Radar for short. Use it, and it will indicate grass patches where Pokémon are lurking. I'd prepared that to help my field assistants put together the Sinnoh Pokédex, but you took care of that. I'm sure it will be useful for your goal of filling the National Pokédex. So, yeah, the Poké Radar, it sort of turns running into wild Pokemon into a mini-game of sorts. Don, what are you doing here? Hey, Lucas, have you ever chatted with my kid's sister? No, I have not. Anyway, so it makes one part of a patch of grass vibrate or whatever, and you go there and you encounter a Pokemon, and then you either defeat or capture it, and another patch will start to do the same thing. And then you keep the chain going for as long as possible. And then the higher the chain gets, the higher your odds are that you'll encounter a shiny Pokemon. So if you wanted to shiny hunt in Generation 4, the Poké Radar is the way to go. Anyway, this guy, I believe... a Super Rod is really good. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I guess so. We're of identical minds. Take the Super Rod. Yeah, Super Rod. Wherever there's water, try your luck at fishing. That is where we get the Super Rod. That fishes up water-type Pokemon that are level 40. Alright, anyway, now we're on to Route 225. There's going to be new Pokemon in the grass, but I don't want to run into any of them. So, let's repelling. Oh my goodness, we're gonna need HMs again? I was done with that. Razor Fang. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the item needed to evolve Gligar into Gliscor. Maybe. I don't actually know. Oh my goodness, look at all these battles. We want to do double battles, so we're gonna do this one. Oh no, and we're gonna have to reteach Cut too, just to explore everything. Well, you know, we'll have to see what's over there before we start teaching Cut, and then we'll go over. Alrighty, Linoon and Slowpoke, eh? Well, they're no match for my super fire puns. Alright, let's Earthquaking and let's Flamethrowering. So yeah, if it wasn't already obvious, these are not Sinnoh region Pokemon. Slowpoke's from Kanto, Linoon's from Hoenn. And although, if I do decide to take on the Battle Frontier or whatever, I'm already in a pretty good spot for that. Because, well, if I want to lead with Super, or not Super, if I want to lead with Fire Pun, Super is a near perfect type complement for it, because pretty much everything everything Fire Pun is weak to, Super can handle. He's got Water Absorb, so he doesn't take damage from water types. He's able to deal with rock types and electric types. So yeah, these two work out well. And then Super's one and only weakness to grass. Fire Pun's got that covered. Gastro Acid. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, I should mention, for each of the battle facilities, except for the one where you only use one Pokemon, you use a team of 3 Pokemon, as opposed to the full group of 6. Alright, let's Earthquaking. And let's go ahead and swap Fire Pun out for Disney. Oh, wait. I used Earthquake. This is bad. Oh, jeez, I did not think that through. Oh, well, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, Disney survived. And Arbok did not. And that's what's important. Okay. Oh, wow, Slowbro did not take that much damage. Oof, and it's not going to be taking much damage anytime soon. Okay, let's go ahead and put it to sleep, and then Thunderbolt. Alrighty. Well, even with the Amnesia boost, that still did a good amount of damage. And now Yawn failed. Okay. Well, we don't want to split the XP even further, so let's keep Super in, since Disney's going to finish it off with a Thunderbolt. Sorry, Thunderbolt. Alrighty. Yay, Super gained a level. Alrighty. Let's heal up Disney. But yeah, I do find it rather annoying that they give us areas that require HMs to explore again after defeating the Elite Four. Alright, let's see. There's an item over there. I want the item. We're gonna have to reteach Cut. Ugh. Alright, a Talo? Ugh, how disappointing. Alright, well, let's Ice Punching. Alrighty. Endeavor. I think I already covered what that did. It just reduces your HP to match the... your opponent's HP to match the user. Or whatever. Yeah, so that Taillow only had 101 hit points. Oh my goodness, that's a Pidgeot! The worst early bird get Pokemon. Or second, depends on how you feel about Pidove, I suppose. But, I mean, Pidgeot is a very good contender for the worst early bird until they gave it a Mega Evolution in Generation 6. And Farfetch'd! Oh my goodness, Farfetch'd. Farfetch is one of my favorites. I mean, it's terrible, but it is one of my favorites. And Farfetch's most distinguishing feature is the fact that it uses both Cut and Fly, so that makes it very useful to get your hands on one in Generation Kanto. Alright, and unfortunately we're gonna have to reteach Cut. Erg. Well, I mean, I wasn't really using Shadow Claw that much anyway, so there's room in our move pool for it. Let's see. There we are. Cut. Alright, there we go. Fire Pun. Shadow Claw. Cut! Yay! Ooh, a rare candy. Now I kind of regret teaching Cut. Okay. Alright, let's repelling! That's a Pokeball. Alright. But yeah, I'm also really glad that they completely changed up the route themes for this area. It would have been pretty easy, or yeah, I guess easy is the right word, to just recycle an old route theme. But going with something completely new basically highlights just how different this part of the Sinnoh region is compared to where we've already been. Ow. That just looped back in on itself. Okay, then. Yeah, this route is a huge maze. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyways. Let's see, I think we want to go up, and then, yeah. Okay, we got this. Alrighty, and I believe, item, it's a big mushroom. We don't need big mushrooms. Yeah, although, for my team of 3 to take on the Battle Frontier with, if we go Charizard and Super, that just leaves me with one more team slot that I don't really know how to fill. I guess I could bring something that deals with grass type, or not grass types, water types better, because while Super is resistant to water, he doesn't really deal with them very well. And if he runs into Gyarados or Pelipper, he's really in for a rough time. So yeah, I think Disney Super and Fire Pun will be the go-to guys for that. Speaking of which, let's swap to Disney. Because Ska Armory is really tanky. It's one of the best birds for a reason. Alright, anyway, let's Thunderbolting. Yay, we have Thunderbolted. Alright, a Dawn Fan. Oh no. Alright, let's go to Bird Pun. Hopefully we don't need Defog anymore. Haha! Because I do not want to overwrite Toxic. Alrighty, but there we go. Dawn Fan is down. Alright. Super Disney Bird Pun. And last but not least is Gold Duck. Alright, back to Disney. Back to Disney. Now, amnesia. Now the Gold Duck's got really high defense. Not high enough, though. Go, Disney, you got this with a thunderbolt. Or not. Fortunately, they're committed to using amnesia for some reason. Yeah, anyway, amnesia. It was very overpowered in the first generation games, because in Generation 1, there was only a single special stat. So amnesia would greatly increase the special stat, which would allow the Pokemon to hit harder with special moves and tank special moves better too. Ooh, a revive. Alrighty. There is something missing in the way I battle. Oh, right. You're an NPC. We don't care about you. Starmie? Now you know how we deal with Starmie? We Earthquake. Oh no, it knows Psychic, and it's fast! Starmie is one of the bestest Pokemon that has ever been made ever, and it still holds up! But no, seriously, Starmie is, I think it was tied with Floatzel for the fastest water type. It may have been dethroned semi-recently, but I don't remember for sure. What I do know for sure is that in Generation 4 at least, it's tied with Floatzel as the fastest water type. And it also has a very high special attack stat to go with it. Starmie's got 2 abilities, but one of them's completely useless, so it only has 1 ability. That's called Natural Cure. So, Natural Cure, if you have a status condition and then you swap out, it'll heal the status condition. But Starmie is a very deadly Pokemon to run into because of its a very deadly Pokemon period because of its high special attack stat and speed, and it's got a very generous move pool. It can use, it has Psychic, it can use the Psychic type move, a Water type move, it can even learn Thunderbolt and Ice Beam for Bolt Beam coverage, which almost nothing resists. Anyway, this is Vibrava, the middle evolution for Flygon, a fan favorite, who also fails the Go-Goat test. Alright, anyway. We have Ice Sharding. Yay! Alrighty, you have been defeated, sir, but you knocked out my super. Now I'm gonna use a revive. Oh yeah, and then when I was doing those Elite Four challenges to brute force my way through that, I ended up switching to buying Hyper Potions rather than Full Restores, because I didn't really need the Full Restores. They weren't really using status conditions all that much. And the Hyper Potions were just cheaper, and they pretty much were a full heal since all my Pokemon had 200 hit points or less. Alright, anyway, what's this house? Isn't it hot in the battle zone? Why don't let your Pokemon drink this? Ooh, fresh water. Water is the wellspring of life. Having said that, no one knows where Pokemon originated. Yes they did. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna make some sort of real life related joke, but I forget where life originated in the real world. Somewhere in the Middle East. Anyway. Alaxin Sense. Okay. That's the one you give to Snorlax to get a Munchlax out of the egg. Ooh, what's in the water? Water! Let's surfing! Thanks, Bird Pun. Oh no, we can't have repel effects wearing off here. Let's repelling. Oh, just an item. A dubious disc. Okay. I think that might be the second one of those we've gotten, actually. But, yeah, you give that to Porygon 2 and trade it, it'll evolve into Porygon Z. But I think they gave us a dubious disc earlier in the game because Porygon was available earlier in the game. Alrighty. Pinsir. Well, Pinsir is no match for my super. Well, it probably is. So we're gonna swap to Fire Punch. Alright, yeah. Pinsir initially was a counterpart to Scyther. They were version exclusives, and then yeah, they were version exclusives and pretty much seen as rivals, but then Scyther got an evolution in Generation 2, while Pinsir did not. So, Pinsir instead is more of a counterpart to Heracross, since they have a lot of shared similarities and quirks and whatnot. So, both of them, well, Pinsir learns a lot of fighting-type moves, and Heracross is half fighting. Ooh, Lantern. Anyway, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just neat trivia like that. There are a lot of Pokemon who share a sort of rival. Oh, God, confuse Ray. Well, you know, Lantern can't really do anything else to Super, so we're just gonna stay in. Anyway, but yeah, there are lots of Pokemon that share similarities and rivalries like that. Another not so, or yeah, no, another neat one is Mawile and Sableye, and then there was can't think of too many others off the top of my head, but the point is there's a lot of them. And that wasn't the KO. I am disappointed. Let's go for, oh, wait, no Signal Beam. I guess it can do something to Super. Wait, Waterfall might be a bad idea, because Lantern can have Water Absorb, but it worked out. Yeah, Lantern, one of its two abilities is either Shock Absorb or Water Absorb. Or, sorry, Volt Absorb. So it either absorbs electric-type moves or it absorbs water-type moves. The Volt Absorb is the better one, since it would otherwise be neutral to electric-type moves. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, look at all this grass. A green shard. Figures it would be in the grass. Oh, no, we can't run out of repels. We're in the middle of the grass. We're surrounded by wild Pokemon. No. Oh, there was a person there. I did not notice that person. They blended in with the tree line well. Alright, let's see, what do you got? Flaffy! Oh my goodness, it's adorable. And honestly, if it wasn't the only electric type in the Johto region, it probably wouldn't get as used as much. Well, one of the only electric types. Voltorb's also there, but Voltorb's even worse than Flaffy. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, Tropius. Ice Punch would be very effective, but Super is super duper slow, so let's swap to Fire Punch. Oh yeah, Tropius is one of the most interesting Pokemon IMO. It is, as you can see, it is a big thing with bananas for a beard. It is half flying and half grass, and its stats are garbage. The Tropius is basically a lot like B-Barrel. It learns a lot of HM moves, so it's useful to have around for that, and not much else. Alrighty. That's continuing. Oh my goodness, berries. And I believe that blueberry tree is for Persim berries. I love Persim berries. They cure confusion. Oh, they're tomato berries. So actually, tomato berries serve a very different function. They reset, or they're used to reset a Pokemon's effort values. You feed them the tomato berry, and one of the effort values they've accumulated in one of their stats drops by 10, and then their friendship goes up. There's one for each stat, so I think there's going to be 6 in all, and they are all extremely useful for that, and that alone. I mean, I think they're also good Pokeblock ingredients, but no one cares about that. Alright, let's read the sign. Let's reading! Route 225, Survival Area. Alright, yeah, the Survival Area is our next destination. Ah, he ambushed us! Oh no, he is a dragon-type trainer. And his name is Joffrey. Gabite? Really? You Cynthia imposter. You should be using a girl Gabite. Ow, that hurt. Ice punch! Let's ice punching. Yay! A critical hit. It's super effective. Alright, and let's see. What's next? Altaria. Maybe Super can take a hit. Let's see. Ice punch. Yeah, so Altaria is, I think they've added it to Platinum. I don't know. What I do know is Super fainted. But that's okay. Pichon's got this. Anyway, Altaria is a half-dragon Pokemon that is quite unique among the dragon types, IMO, in that it's more majestic looking than a lot of them, I find. It's got the poofy cloud aesthetic, and it's very, very tanky as opposed to having a very high attack stat. Not that Altaria can't be dangerous. Never let Winona's or Altaria set up Dragon Dance, whatever you do. I made that mistake once. It went horribly. Ooh, the Dawnstone. Alright, I believe that... I forget exactly what that evolves. I want to say it evolves Kirlia, male Kirlia into Gallade, and female Snorunt into Frostlass. And hopefully it's available earlier in Platinum, because both of those Pokemon are in Platinum. And usable. Alright, anyway, this very rocky wall. We are going to climb down. Alrighty. Repel's effects wore off, but I think we don't need them anymore, because we are now in the survival area. Alright, so the survival area is a place that exists. I wasted my revive. Whatever. Anyway. It is a good place for grinding in the post-game, because there is a building here that the gym leaders and stat trainers will congregate in and challenge you to battles at. Now, let me see. Is it this building? I want to say it's this building. The door is shut tight. Members only is painted on it. Okay, then, fine. We'll go down here. Yeah. There's a move that doubles in power if the Pokemon is using it as poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. I've got the Techno Machine for it right here. You want it? Oh, yeah, this is going to be Facade. Facade's a good move for your Pokemon to have. Your opponent will think twice about poisoning or paralyzing your Pokemon. Well, maybe poisoning, but paralysis is still bad. I'm a cameraman, obviously. Have you seen that TV program, Search for the Red Gyarados? Yeah, that outstanding documentary. I filmed that. Ooh, nice. Congratulations. Good for you. Okay, so yeah, I guess we don't get to access this building until we're done with the post-game stuffs. But that's basically where they all go. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call that here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay, bye.